Popeyes worker used customer credit cards to fund boyfriend in jail. It's a love story, kids.
A Popeyes employee has been arrested for allegedly directing a fraud scheme. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office says Shaunta Johnson would take credit cards from customers at the drive-thru and make payments on her boyfriend's jail commissary. Johnson remains in jail facing several felony charges. Deputies also arrested a second woman accused of helping Johnson.
I say this all the time. If you really want to help someone on the other side of that wall, the best thing you can do is not join them. Now look at you. You're hustling ass backwards. You're stealing to send money to someone who has absolutely no financial responsibility whatsoever. They're not going to put him out. If he can't make rent next month, they're not going to shut his lights off and put his bunk on the curb. But there is a silver lining for you two, I guess. Working at Popeyes, most of your customers are killers, lunatics, and the criminally insane, so jail shouldn't be that much of an adjustment period. Fried chicken lovers, well, the blackened chicken is probably the heaviest contender on their menu, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. Visiting a Popeyes drive-thru in Florida, we're unwittingly paying a prison inmate's commissary fees, according to investigators. Now you done lost your job. What is he going to do when he get out? He's going to have to go get himself a hoe from Zaxby's or something. It was happening at the Popeyes Louisiana kitchen in Palm Coast, and two women are accused of orchestrating the fraud, the Flagler County Sheriff's Office said in an October 17th news release. The scheme was motivated by a desire to help 42-year-old Shaunta Johnson's boyfriend. I'm saying Shaunta, our culturally challenged news anchor called her Shaunta, but I'm supposing it's Shaunta, who's in prison, the sheriff's office said. Detectives determined that Johnson and her co-worker and close friend, Chaniqua Richberg, 49, of Palm Coast, fraudulently charged customer credit cards while working the Popeyes drive-thru, the sheriff's office reported. Now, she's committed to helping your man like it's her man too. You better keep an eye on her, Shaunta. They're still in their 40s. Damn, that chicken game is a fast life. I'm telling you, her and her accomplice looks like James Evans and Eddie Kane Jr. There was Thelma and Louise. Now there's Chaniqua and Shaunta. Heavens help us all. You hope to have some semblance of camaraderie in the workplace where your buddy will help you steal for your incarcerated lover and not ask you to share your lover later. Johnson orchestrated the scheme to make commissary payments to her boyfriend, not her husband, an inmate at Appalachia Correctional Institution West Unit in Sneads, Florida. That was an incredible amount of information. Like, we're going to put money on his books now. He's already dragged two idiots to the hokey with him. We won't be next. Investigators did not report how many victims were involved, but one victim reported her credit card had an unauthorized charge of $311.90 after visiting the restaurant in March. Deputies said the scheme came to light when the restaurant franchise came under new ownership. Deputies said the resulting investigation lasted 7 months. You get greedy, you get sloppy, you get caught. Most people will not even dispute a $10 charge, $15 charge. Maybe I bought something earlier and I forgot about it. It's all good. But $300 worth of Popeyes chicken in one sitting, $300 worth of Popeyes chicken in one sitting has to be the equivalent of smoking a pack of radioactive Newport 100s. Nobody is buying that much chicken unless they're going to dilute it amongst at least 50 or more people. $311.90 worth of Popeyes chicken is the equivalent of taking 100 x-rays. Johnson was arrested October 15th and faces multiple felony charges, including organized scheme to defraud, 3 counts of fraudulent use of a credit card, 3 counts of unlawful use of a two-way communication device, and 3 counts of fraudulent use of personal identification information, deputies said. Richberg was arrested in April and charged with fraudulent use of a credit card, unlawful use of a two-way communication device, and fraudulent use of personal identification information, PII. The sheriff's office said prisoners are not allowed to keep money behind bars, but cash can be provided by family members to a commissary fund used to buy food, toiletries, and other minor needs, according to the prison fellowship. Of course, I love to hear your thoughts on this. I love to hear your opinions on this. You see how they'd rather take their chances stealing from the customer customers, then have that chicken money come up short at Popeyes. Popeyes don't play that. Not like those pussies over at KFC. You'll have a work accident for real if that chicken money ain't straight at Popeyes.